I'm a bariatric surgeon and a board-certified bariatrician. I have a demonstration here for my patient who have done a sleeve, and anybody who has done a sleeve out there and they want to know how they can be more successful, how they can put their tool, their sleeve to better use. Or how I put it is that they want to know how not to beat their sleeves. There are ways that you can beat your sleeve. So I have this stomach, which is stapled, obviously not with surgical staples. And what happens during the surgery is the staple at the same time staples and cuts this part of the stomach off. So then the patient is left with this garden hose shaped tiny stomach called the sleeve. It looks just like a sleeve. This is the esophagus. This is what guides the food from the mouth to your stomach, which is now tiny. This is the pylorus, the mechanism that doesn't let stuff go through your stomach really fast. Now, I have on my right side, I have some dimes. These represent dense calorie material. On this side, I have pennies. These represent material, food materials that are not too dense in calorie content. So, say you're listening to our dietitians and you're eating good stuff with low calories. You're eating your pennies slowly. And each meal takes you 30 minutes, bite by bite. This meal is going to take shorter because we don't have time to take it 30 minutes. So count this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We still have a space to eat. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Now, if you're eating slowly, now you feel full. And if you could palpate this, you would feel that the pennies are all the way up to here, to the esophagus, to the junction of this sleeve and esophagus. Now, if you are eating too fast, you're going to miss this point. You may start eating into your esophagus. And if you keep doing it, you may throw up. At least you're going to be uncomfortable. And it's not a good thing to eat into the esophagus. So, one of the ways to beat the sleeve is just eating too fast, and you will miss the point of fullness, and you keep eating into your esophagus, and you can actually overflow. And see, you can eat probably another quarter just by keeping eating. Now, so that's one way to beat your sleeve. You're eating into your esophagus. Now, say if you didn't eat in your esophagus and you just had that 25 pennies in and your sleeve was full. Your stomach had to work on this food to slowly empty it through the pylorus mechanism. It's not easy to pass through here. It has to churn, it has to move it. Although you don't have the big churning stomach like before, if you have chewed well, the pieces are small, so it can actually pass it through eventually. I have to turn it so I can use my hands. So as you see, it's not easy. It's going to take a while for your stomach, hopefully another hour or so, to empty this 25 pennies or so. I'm helping out here, to empty, right? So it's going to be slow. You're going to be full for a few hours. Now, another way to beat your sleeve, this one I haven't cut off, but it's a staple, so you still have a sleeve, is to do this. Just open the esophagus first and open the pylorus so stuff can get through. Now, say instead of eating your meals, between each meal, you pass the stuff that you like and you just have a pinch. You have a pinch of croissant, for instance, or whatever. Before you know, it passes through your mechanism. 5 minutes later, you pass some donuts. You have something else. Before you know, they're not stuck to each other, so they pass easily. Before you know, you come across some juice. Juice is high calorie content and it goes through you really fast. I wish I had some liquids here. You could see how fast it passes through. So you get more calories and you are still empty. So, and you pass some candies. It's done. Before you get to lunch, you can have another quarter worth of calories pass through you, just by pinching. So another way to beat your sleep is just pinching and material, grazing. And if you don't mean to do that, stop grazing. Another way to beat your sleep is, instead of having good material, going for high calorie or calorie dense material. So remember, the first time we filled up your sleeve with about 25 of pennies. The dimes are calorie dense material. It's going to take probably 30 dimes. They're a little bit smaller, and they have more value in calorie. I'm talking money here. So they're 10 times denser, and they're smaller. So instead of eating 1/4 worth of calories, you are eating what? $3. So this is another way to beat your sleep. I think I have about 25 dimes, and the sleeve is not full yet. Getting there, but not full yet. So you have eaten much more. The feeling of fullness is the same, so you absorb more calories and you manage to beat your sleep. So I hope you find this helpful. Thank you.